We are standing at the site where lie the ruins of Solomon's temple. It was here, about 3,000 years ago, that King Solomon, the son of King David, reigned as the true judge of Israel.
This law is really a commandment to avoid the state of anarchy, the state of wildness and vendetta, where no one has anywhere to turn for grievances.
Establishing courts of justice. That sounds like a positive commandment, but when you get into it, it's negative. It's everything that judges cannot do, that lawyers can't do, that the police cannot do, and it makes you feel good when you can clean up a problem in your own judicial system where injustice is being done, and you can pursue justice and actually get laws changed.
This is the only social commandment for the non-Jews, in order to provide courts of justice and redress in every locality, hearing both civil and criminal cases. For criminal cases, the basic code is the Noahide laws themselves, but for civil laws, the non-Jews may make such laws as they see fit, nation by nation, in order that the best interests of the temperament of that nation should be preserved.
On a personal level, the refusal to establish or submit to courts of law is rooted in a childish refusal and unwillingness to accept authority. This type of rebellion proves self-defeating because the truth is that there is a supreme authority to whom all of us, big and small, rich and poor, must submit. The principle of justice. Prohibitions include: do not pervert justice, do not engage in favoritism, do not offer or accept a bribe, do not perjure, frame, or falsely accuse another of a crime they did not commit. Benefits include: makes conflicts no longer open-ended, offers an opportunity to resolve difficulties, abolishes oppression and tyranny, allows every member of society to obtain to the image of God and develop to their fullest. We are standing in a valley where the Romans once crucified their innocent victims. This brings to mind the fourth of the universal principles: do not kill, do not commit murder. It teaches us that life is sacred.
The sanctity of human life is something that was given to us as a part of the creation of life, and no one must take life without specific legal sanction. Any war action must be at the lawful orders of the legitimate government. Any abortion must be closely studied for the sake of the life of the mother according to the details of the law.
Someone that unlawfully kills another human being or slows and impedes the flow of life in any way is likewise cut off from the health, healing, life, and blessing that comes from being connected with the source of life, God. A murderer is cut off, forever separate and alone, prevented from experiencing the happiness, wholeness, and pleasure that comes from being close to God. There is no greater punishment, no greater suffering than this. The principle of life. Prohibitions include: not to contract murder, not to perform an abortion, not to commit suicide, not to implement euthanasia, not to engage in slander or character assassination. Benefits include: a happier, more peaceful and richer life, an increased capacity for pleasure, being free of psychosomatic disease caused by hatred, grudge-bearing, and vengeance-taking.